Hey everybody, it's time again. Number 9 on the Criterion Collection, Hard Boiled, also by John Woo. Made 3 years after The Killer, although Chow Yun-fat, who is the star in both, looks 5 years younger in this one. It's wild. This one's really interesting. First of all, the action, impeccable. The action sequences are great. The narrative is a little less razor focused, but it turns out the guy writing the movie died before the script was completed. And so there was a lot of kind of on the fly stuff. For example, the opening action sequence, they shot it before they even had a script in place because John Woo saw this location and he's like, ooh, I want somebody sliding down that stair rail shooting guns. And so when they learned that that place was going to be demolished soon, they're like, okay, we got to film here now so I can get that scene. And so they filmed this action sequence, not fully knowing what the rest of the movie was even going to be yet. There's even, Chow Yun-fat was concerned that his character comes across as unlikable in this, which he kind of does in places. And to counter that, he thought it would be nice if his character had a mentor that he could sit and talk to in a couple of scenes. So it would be clear that he had a softer side, that he was looking for wisdom. And Chow Yun-fat even insisted that the director, John Woo, play the mentor character because then he was sure that John Woo wouldn't cut himself out of the movie and those scenes could be kept in, which is pretty clever. Again, the action sequences here are a million bullets a minute. It's fantastic. Notable scene. First of all, I guess I should say, after several of his previous movies, John Woo was accused by some people of glorifying the triads or the Hong Kong Mafia. And so in this movie, our main characters are cops trying to glorify the police. There are two real sequences of note, one within the other. The final climax of this film, action-wise, is about 30 minutes long. It's great. It's an army of bad guys in a hospital, so tons of hostages. Our party members are going through trying to find the bad guys, trying to find the hidden guns, trying to evacuate the people from the hospital. There's an extended sequence of trying to get babies out of the maternity ward, and it's all excellent. Bullets going off, bombs exploding, fires. All of this action happening in this hospital is great, but of special note, there is a hallway sequence, and you'll know it when you see it. Two of our main characters are just going down a long hallway, and they're against an army of bad guys, right? They are popping out of every doorway, they're popping up in every window, and our guys are just picking them off left, right, and center. And then they take a turn, and they go down another hallway, and again, it's just a shooting gallery. Then they get on an elevator, have a few minutes of calm down time, get out, go down another hallway, and again, just bad guys everywhere, shots going in all directions, and it's all done in one shot. It is gorgeous. The action in this movie is perfect. Yeah, The Killer and Hard Boiled, both great action films. I wish I had discovered them sooner. This is one of the ultimate 90s action movies, I'm convinced. John Woo does have a weird thing. I wonder if this kept on in his career, because after this he moved to Hollywood. And I wonder, he likes to do still frames where the screen freezes on a person's face for a couple of seconds and then cuts to a new scene, which you don't normally see in movies, right? Just like how in Star Wars you get wipe transitions, but you don't see those in any other movies. You get these still frames that you normally only see in television. I'm wondering if he brought that inclination into Hollywood. That would be interesting to see. Anyway, I don't have a lot else to say about Hard Boiled. It was fun watching these two back to back. I was concerned that it would be more of the same, but you can really tell that the director has perfected his techniques from one to the other. You can see the improvement. Although he forgot to put any doves in this one, which has me concerned. It is an excellent movie. It doesn't struggle with the messages of, a life of violence and how do you reward it, because they're police officers, so they're on the side of right. So we just assume it's fine, I guess. Yeah, a shorter review here, but they can't all be winners. The movie is a winner. The movie's great. The next movie is from the United Kingdom, but it is set in Australia. It is the 1971 film Walkabout by Nicholas Roeg. I think that's how you pronounce that. So, yeah, starting off the new year strong. I hope you guys have a great 2025, and I think we'll just keep this experiment going. Thanks for tuning in.